bad. Good.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new, then welcome. My name's Farah. I just bought this house. I'm about to do up the office. I'm excited. And if you are a subscriber and you've been here before, then welcome back. I'm finally decorating the office. This yellow wall, I'm really hating it. So what I've decided to do is paint three of the walls in white paint, and then I'm gonna wallpaper one wall. I've gone on YouTube, I've had a couple of articles like online that I've read, and I feel like now I'm trained in decorating and wallpapering. So I've got my supplies here. This wallpaper paste brush cost about £5 from B&Q. I have this ready mixed all-purpose wallpaper adhesive. That was like £6. I was like, I can't afford to mix it myself, so I'll use that. This jumbo sponge that people use to wash their cars. This was 58p. In the wallpaper section, it had a sponge for £3 something. I put that right back. I was like, this sponge will do. So I'm going to use this to wipe off any extra wallpaper paste that gets anywhere. And this is the wallpaper here. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving this. I intended on putting up marble wallpaper, but I saw this and I was like, actually Joelle showed this to me and I was like, yeah, I need that instead, because I'm really loving this pattern at the moment. This was £10 for one roll. That's the roll there. And it's literally, I'm probably gonna need just a tiny bit. Like, it's not even, is it like 2 meters, this wall, if that? Like, it's not very big. Carpet has been laid. My desk is too big. I built the desk in here. It's too big for me to get this out of the room without putting it down. So my desk and all my office supplies, or most of my office supplies, have to stay here while I paint the room. The only difficult thing is matching up the pattern on the wallpaper, but hopefully that will go okay. Oh, and also part of my kit is this here. It's called a wallpaper smoother, and I'm gonna use it to get out any air bubbles. See, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Although I know what I'm doing, she says, if you are a decorator, if you've wallpapered before, if you've painted before, don't come at me. I've never done it in my life. I'm going to put it up my own way, the best way that I know how, which is probably doing 1,000,001 things incorrectly, but as long as it looks good to the untrained eye, and as long as all the patterns match up, then we're good. It's just one wall, like, how wrong can I go? So the YouTube videos that I looked at, one of them was a B&Q video, and it showed you how to do it all legit and blah blah blah. I was like, I'm not about that life. The second video was just a lady in her house showing you how to do it really quickly, and what she did was she put the wallpaper paste on her wall and then laid the wallpaper. I'm about to do that. I'm like, I don't have time. I haven't got a wallpaper table to like put the wallpaper down and paste the paste onto the paper that way. So I'm about to do it. I'm a little bit nervous actually. I'm sure it's gonna go fine. And if it goes wrong, I'll just rip it down. So let's try. So one strip nearly down. I've just been using this thingamajiggy to smooth it all down, and then I'm gonna kind of crease the bottom and then just use a Stanley knife to cut it. And then the hard part, that was actually really easy. The hard part is gonna be matching up the pattern for the next bit of wallpaper. I'm feeling like I need a break. I know there are things I'm doing wrong, but I think if you walked into this room, you won't really be able to tell straight away. And for me, having done this for the very first time, I think I matched up the pattern pretty well. The only thing that I know that I've done wrong so far, I know you're not supposed to put the wallpaper paste on the wall first, but the first time wallpaperer, this is just making it so much easier for me, and especially someone that is literally working in the smallest space ever. But also when I lined up this one next to this one, it overlapped very slightly. So I kind of had to go down the edge, the overlap bit, and make sure it had paste so that it stuck to the other bit. So it only overlapped by like 1 millimeter, if that. I'm gonna cut the top bit off, and then wallpaper paste there. I think in another 2 strips I'll be done. Today I'm going to be painting my office white. The wallpaper is not perfect, but for me, untrained eye, is perfect. And I'm quite proud of myself. I think I did a pretty good job, if I do say so myself, although I'm sure I made loads of mistakes. I am looking forward to getting it all done. I just cannot wait, and then I can get my office back to how it is. I'm going to buy a new desk chair and I'm going to buy new lights to put up on the ceiling, but that'll be down the line at some point. So now I'm going to make myself breakfast. Let's get fueled and energized for the day. Just had breakfast and I'm about to get back on this decorating thing. Now I'm going to paint the walls. This wall here, so when you walk into the office, this is the left wall. I need to sand this down a little bit more. I'm a bit eager. I want to kind of start painting, but I should really prep stuff properly first. So what I'm about to do is sand this bit down here a little bit flatter. There was a crack here and up there. It had like a picture frame hook. And there's a little hole thing down in the corner you probably can't see. Sand that down. Then I'm going to start painting around the air vent up there, around the window, and like the top corner and everything like that. Start painting it with a paintbrush. Then I'm going to go and use the roller. Oh, I can't wait to get this done. It's super dark in here. It's so dark. Let me open up the shutters. Oh, I can't reach. Why is this office so small? This is the space that I have to work with. And I pulled my desk out a little bit further. So it's kind of in the middle of the office. So it's like literally half the space. The paint I'm using, this is from B&Q. And it's antique white. And it's silk. So I think I'm probably going to need... Okay, I'm going to guess that I may need 1 tub. That's me being cheap and hoping that I can take back this other tub and get a refund, because you know when you just bought a house, you need every single penny. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I go. I'm probably going to need 1 tub and a bit maybe. So I'm guessing I might do 2 coats. I'm not too sure, but I'm so excited to get it done. I'm just nervous I'm going to mess something up. We have a sanding block somewhere. And you would usually put the sanding block inside the sanding paper and then use that to sand things down, but I'm too lazy to go and find it. I was going to look for a substitute. I don't see anything in my desk. Maybe I'm going to hold this towel. I'm just being so lazy, but I don't want to scratch off my fingerprint. Is it bad that part of me is not caring and I just want to paint on it? And then I think if I start painting on it and it's not done properly, I'm going to regret not doing it properly. Oh, this is why you need a sanding block. Do not do this without the sanding block because it's long. And get a dust mask. Dust mask. So I tried to stand my tripod outside the room. It's just too dark. The lighting is not working for me today. Basically, I am just going to start painting this first wall. This is the roller set we bought. I can't remember how much it was. Let's just round it and say £10, I don't know. Was it like 14? I can't remember. Wowza. So I've just painted around the edges. I've struggled with this edge here. I can't put masking tape on the wallpaper because it's ripping the wallpaper, and I'm adamant that that edge needs to be neatened up. I got a bit frustrated by the time I got to the last roll and it's not too neat. So I'm going to use some sort of straight rulery thing and I'm gonna put it on the wallpaper side and then use that edge to kind of paint. Pray to God that that goes okay. But apart from that, I've gone down, down, underneath the window ledge and around. Then yeah, I'll do this bit here, then I'm gonna use the roller and I might move on to another wall like this wall and do the edge here, all around here, and then come back once this is dried and do a second coat. But so far I can, it's such poor lighting, I'm so sorry. But so far I can see how it's gonna look, kind of. Like, I like the fresh white look with the white shutters. I can't wait to have it done. I'm actually getting really tired. This house is a mess. I have only finished painting the first wall. I'm actually quite happy with the painting, but I have realised that this little DIY project that I'm doing here, it's not as easy as I thought to paint and everything, but I'm glad I'm doing it myself because I feel like it's a little bit sentimental that I can do it. I can say I've done it myself. I've neatened up the edge of that wall a little bit. It's not that straight, like where the paint meets the wallpaper. It's not the neatest, I'm not gonna lie. But for my first time, I'm like, it's okay. I'm gonna have it as like a rustic. The fact that it's not that straight there, I'm gonna just go with the fact that I did it on purpose to make it kind of look rustic with the brick. That's my excuse. So busy with work, I have not had any time. I wanted to do one of those videos where I show you guys what you can do in like a day or whatever, but it was not realistic for me. Wallpaper, like I said, is done. Walls are done. Just up here, I need to do the skirt, and that's what I'm gonna do today. And you can see where the masking tape pulled the paint off. So that's what I'm gonna paint today. It's just a white matte paint. So I'm gonna go over with that. So I've realised for the door, the window ledge, and the skirting that's nearer to the floor, I need to get a white gloss paint. So for now, I'm just gonna wipe those down, and if it looks good, it looks good. If it doesn't, then I'll get the gloss paint eventually down the line. But yeah, I just wanna tackle the ceiling bit now because it's stressing me out seeing that. I'm gonna put everything back in my office and then we're pretty much done. So I'm using this Pure Brilliant white paint from B&Q. I can't remember how much this costs. It's the B&Q, I think it's the B&Q brand. This is the matte white paint, and I poured that into here after mixing it with this paint mixer, and now I'm gonna start. And I have some Topshop jeans that have a rip that I've now just used as a rag to put the paint pot on, to clean up, that sort of thing, a little bit of recycling. The painting is done. I've never been so happy in all my life. Skirting done. I've patched up any extra bits. Up here, just beneath the skirting, you could see the yellow paint, a little bit of the yellow paint that was there previously. So I've kind of just got a really small paintbrush and patched that up. Oh, my boohoo delivery is here. But yeah, I'm so happy that I'm done painting. My office is all done. Thank you, Lord. I bit off more than I can chew. Just a little bit more than I could chew. But I got it done. I wasn't in a rush, so I could take my time and get it done. I want to change my desk chair at some point and get one of the chairs that have the knocker on the back. If you guys know what I mean. I don't know what they're called, but they've got like a big knocker on the back of them. Kind of like maybe a velvet kind of material. The only thing about that is that it's not going to be like a supportive kind of back chair. It's more for decoration, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm so glad that I've painted it all white. It's just so much easier on my eyes. I did a better job than I expected, actually, considering I've never painted and I have never wallpapered. If you want a little bit of wallpaper done, you know who to come to. I'm staying with my bronze theme. So all my bronze accessories, I got the majority of these from Wilkinson. I do have a stationery haul on my channel, so check that out if you want to know where I got all these bronze bits from. Primark, Wilkinson, Primark, Wilkinson, everything there. My cabinet is from IKEA. The desk is from IKEA. Printer was given to me from work. And this chair, I think this is from, I want to say IKEA, but I think that's, no, I think this is from IKEA. This is Joelle's office chair, but I think it's from IKEA. And this little pillow here, just to spice up the chair, this is also from Primark. And then as I move around, my little stool there where my guests Alex or Joelle comes to sit when I'm in my office working, this is from TK Maxx, and I think it was about £30–40 from the bathroom section. I'm thinking of putting up some pictures from Desenio up on this wall here behind my desk. Maybe some sort of small gallery, something like that. And I was maybe thinking of putting a shelf up here somewhere. But I'll have to see. For now, I'm just glad that it's done. And I'm soon to start my next project, which is the spare room. Yay, not. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I'm so glad I'm done. I'm about to go and eat some leftover Chinese. That's probably burning in the oven right now. I hope I inspired some of you guys to do your own little DIY projects. As I just bought a house, like, it's so important to save money, and not everyone can afford to go and get painters to come in and decorators and people to put up wallpaper and stuff like that. And if I can do it myself, having minimal research, then so can you. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.